Like everyone else, are you also excited about Alien Romulus? This is the newest movie in the Alien series. Parts of the story are still a secret, but the title has finally been revealed, giving us a taste of what's to come. Alien movies have a knack for picking names that are both interesting and meaningful. Each one adds a new layer to the story, and the new one is also going to offer a wide range of suspense and thriller. Want to know how? Stay with us till the end to find out. So let's get started. The first Alien movie and its follow-up Aliens were both pretty simple. In the first movie they told us there was only one alien, but in the second there were a lot of them. The next movie was Alien 3, which was not hard to figure out. The third movie in the series continued Ellen Ripley's scary story as she fought the relentless xenomorphs. Alien went in a new way with Alien Resurrection 1997. This title caught our attention more. It meant the return of Ellen Ripley, the original main character of the series who had died in Alien 3. She came back to life thanks to cloning, but with a twist. Her DNA was now mixed with that of a xenomorph. This idea of rebirth was very important to the plot of the movie, so the title was very appropriate. The year 2012 brought us Prometheus, named after the mythical titan who gave people fire. Prometheus was a figure of speech for the story of the whole movie. In the movie, the character David and the person who made him, Peter Weyland, gave humans the xenomorphs, but it was really more of a curse. Their doomed mission had horrible results, just like the Titan's gift had effect on people that were not meant. Then in 2017, Alien Covenant came out. The title was not clear at first until the movie showed that the Covenant was the name of the ship bringing the crew that would die. We didn't know what the name meant until it was revealed, but it had a clear connection to the story. We now have Alien Romulus. Rome's legend says that Romulus was one of its founders. This could mean ideas about making things, building things, and even betrayal, since Romulus' story is also tainted by killing his brothers. The title makes us think that the movie might be about starting over or learning more about the xenomorphs and where they came from, or how people deal with them. This mythological reference fits with how the franchise's names have always had deeper meanings. There's a scene in the Alien Romulus trailer at the first minute where people can see a door that says Romulus Lab. There is a door on a space station. Alien Covenant was named after the movie's main ship. In Alien Romulus, 2 sections of the Renaissance space station are named after the movie's main ship. It's clear that something strange and maybe even dangerous is behind this door. As the camera moves over it, the name Romulus Lab makes it sound like this is a place where scientists test were done. Based on the history of the series, it's likely that these tests featured xenomorphs, the scary aliens that have been at the heart of the Alien series. The events of Alien Romulus happened between the first Alien movie and its follow-up, Aliens. In the first Alien movie, we saw Ripley's scary experience with the xenomorph on the Nostromo. Because this new movie takes place these 2 old ones, it leaves room for some interesting ideas. For example, the powerful Weyland-Yutani company might have captured xenomorphs after Ripley's scary event and are now using them in a lab for experiments. It looks like the movie's main characters have no idea what the xenomorphs are, even though the lab might be doing these dangerous tests. There is a horrible chestburster scene in the trailer that makes it look like the heroes of the story don't know what they're up against. Fede Alvarez, the director of Alien Romulus, has said that the main characters are young and have never been to space before. This makes things even more suspenseful. Since these characters aren't experienced space explorers or troops, they most likely feel scared, lost, and unable to handle anything. This makes the people in the crowd feel their fear and stress even more. For Romulus Lab door, there is also a sign that says authorized personnel only. This little thing adds to the mystery. There must be something inside. It's so secret that only certain people can find out about it. It's hard to believe that the sign is not real because it hints at secret dangers and forbidden information. The secrecy is typical of the Weyland-Yutani company, which has been known to hide dangerous experiments and put their own needs ahead of people's safety. Alien Romulus' name comes from an old story just like Prometheus. The story of Romulus and Remus is very interesting. It's about 2 boys who were raised by wolves. They were Mars's children. The story says that Romulus and Remus went back to the place where they were born to help their grandpa Numitor get back to the throne. They were successful, so they chose to build their own city. When they got into a fight though, most accounts of the story say that Romulus killed Remus. Following this, Romulus built the city of Rome. Andy is the name of a robot character in the new movie Alien Romulus. He's been called Rain's brother. Rain is the movie's main character. This fact might help us figure out what the movie is called. The love story between Andy and rain could be very important to the story. Just like in the myth, the name alien Romulus could mean both a lab on the space station and a hint about how they are connected. It could mean their relationship will be rocky and could end in tragedy. There is a lot of background in the Alien franchise with android characters. Ash, who was in the first Alien movie, turned out to be bad. David, another robot in Prometheus, also had bad intentions. Based on this trend, Andy might do what they did. He might seem nice and helpful at first, but as the story goes on, he might turn out to be a bad guy. Alien movies often deal with deception and distrust, so this would fit in well with the ideas. The story has a deeper, more symbolic meaning because it's linked to Greek myths. It makes us think that Rain and Andy will be fighting over more than just an argument. It could have something to do with desire, power, and how far people will go to get what they want. This makes the story more interesting and gives the characters' deeds more meaning. Alien Romulus looks like it will be a thrilling movie, especially with the sad ending involving Andy. In his horror movies, Alvarez is good at showing how complicated relationships between siblings can be. In the reboot, Alvarez wrote the story, which was about brothers who had a troubled past before Leatherface showed up. How the brothers interacted with each other gave the horror movie more depth and emotion, making people care more about the characters and what happened to them. The last thing Alvarez did was direct the 2013 remake of The Evil Dead. In this movie, a brother takes his sister to a house in the woods to try and help her stop using drugs. What starts out as a genuine effort to heal quickly turns into a nightmare. At the heart of the movie is the connection between the brother and sister, which makes the scary part more emotional. Alvarez is very good at combining family issues with scary situations in this way, and it's clear that he is using the same skill in Alien Romulus. Alien Romulus is mostly about Rain and Andy, two brothers who are having a hard time getting along. The details of their relationship are still a secret, but it's clear that their bond will be put to the test in the worst ways possible. Romulus and Remus were two twin brothers who were raised basically by a she-wolf and went on to start Rome. The name Romulus itself suggests ideas about family and legacy. The mythical undertones gives the movie more depth and makes it seem like Rain and Andy's story could be epic, full of both love and sadness. Alien Romulus is part of a larger Alien series which is known for its intense claustrophobic horror and iconic creatures. It also has sibling relationships. The way Alvarez tells the story and the well-known alien world come together to make a unique chance for a new but familiar horror experience. Other than Blade Runner, Ridley Scott's other sci-fi series is known for studying how humans and androids interact. Alien Romulus could be as moving in this way. If Rain and Andy's relationship is as sad as it seems, their story could really hit home with the people, making the horror more complicated on an emotional level. Alien Romulus could be the best movie in the Alien series because it has a great mix of scary and moving scenes. What do you expect from this new Alien movie? Do share with us in the comment section. If you enjoyed watching the video, don't forget to like, share, and of course, subscribe to our channel.